Ko Te Aroha Morehu tōku ingoa, ko au te tahi o ngā uri o Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei. My name is Te Aroha Morehu and I'm one of the descendants of Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei. My role here in the organisation is as the innovation officer. I believe my role is about how we map the ambitions of an invisible framework that has been inherited by me to real world value. And one of the low-hanging fruits that an innovator targets is technology. Yeah, and that's something that we're driving for. Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei's goal and ambition is oranga iwi, or tribal well-being. But this particular arm of our organisation is a tribal development arm, which is in the business of filling souls and minds and hearts. So we need to leverage this to get us onto a healing foundation so that we can launch. I believe this role is how we can map value to those family members, because our issues are very deep, and they're not just Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei issues, not just Māori issues, not just Indigenous issues. In fact, they are global issues. So how we address global problems is finding global solutions, and that puts us in the game of productization. That's very exciting. In 2016, just before Christmas, we had the privilege of being able to host the global CEO of Microsoft, Satya Nadella. And that experience that he received from that has him quoting us in his new book. But our fabric believes in signs, and that was a sign for us to look at what Microsoft were doing. And they are doing some amazing things. And it's been a really awesome journey to get us from an infrastructure place, i.e. fix your email, fix your monitor, to getting into some serious data mining tools like Dynamics. We're starting to see now the power of things like PowerBI. We're starting to see things like Power Apps, Flow, Yammer, Teams. You know, I think the limitation here is around the screen that we're using. And you know, we need to look at kind of wearable technologies and figure out how they plug into these really cool apps that are available. And it's important for us to use the right technology to go and surface and indeed find some of that data, which has spawned a team within our organization to use this amazing tool like Dynamics and SharePoint to go out and capture the data of my family, but surface it in a way that we can analyze and provide some services and products that are relevant. We've had an amazing relationship with technologists, and Magnetism is one of those that comes to mind definitely, because the tool that they are building is going to allow us to have some intimacy with whānau that are abroad. Not all of my tribe live in Ōrākei, probably about 10% of us do. So our village has become global. And so this tool is going to allow us to capture magnificent, rich information about our family. And we initiated that project by figuring out a way of how we could distribute some of our revenue to our family. And indeed how we distribute mana to our family. So we have an education grants process, which was and has been done on paper, which is clearly inefficient, very expensive, and hard for family to engage with. So Magnetism came along and plugged us into a portal, which is going to allow us to interact with our family in, even though a slightly more invisible way, a much more convenient way. It'll make it easier for them to apply for grants. It will also keep us in very close proximity to them, because this removes a barrier of contact. And so now we've been distributing almost 4 times as much revenue to our family, because these tools have made it more accessible, more inclusive. And Magnetism, in their agile way, using these agile methodologies, were able to design and craft a system that was about us. And there's so much more potential in what we're going to do. I think the potential here is how we're going to present data, and we'll need magnetism to help drive us there, because we outsource excellence until we breed it, and magnetism are a partner that I think sees the power of the social impact of these tools, and I think we're going to see the reciprocity of some of that knowledge share with us. And I think it's really cool that an ancient brand like ours will be connecting to new, meaningful brands like Magnetism. It's not over. There's so much more to go. But I think organisations like that keep proving their value and they keep showing that there's more potential is really good for a nation like this. Because if we're seeing healing from some of the stuff that's already been done, it means that we're going to continue healing. And I think healing through technology is not a common narrative. The larger benefits that I've personally received out of this technology trajectory has been finding incredible partners. Magnetism have been an amazing partner. They've had a shining heart, and you know, we wouldn't have taken them on if we didn't see that heart. You know, it's not just about, you know, how many customers you have and who those customers are. It's actually about what difference you want to make in the world.